Okay, cool. We are now live. So today's game is called Tumbi Master, and it's all about using this little sound. It's an Indian instrument called tumbi, and I'll show you what it sounds like here. And we're going to make something out of this. Oh, I got to send my audio to Zoom here. And then we have this Indian vocal. Really very wet vocal we're going to try to make something with. So I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I want to try to create a groove first with this thing. So I'm just gonna, so this is going to be my tumbi. I think the whole thing I want to slow down a little bit. So let's do that first. Let's go down to 90. Maybe even slower. About 85. Let's try putting some beats in and just kind of see where things go with that. It's just a drum set I have ready to go at all times, but let's change the drums to something that's more of a hip hop hit. Hip hop, hippity hop. Yeah, something like that. So that we can change. Change this. Let's turn down the velocity on that part of it. A lot of percussion in that. Care for that snare that much. Let's try it. Okay, hate that beat already. Let's just start with that. I'm hearing just like a driven, like something much more driven. Part of this is the groove. I don't like the groove on this. Let's grab a different groove. Yeah. Gonna start with a hi-hat, and we're gonna build that out. So this is more of an 8th note swing than it is a 16th. Let's grab and this sample is not responding to velocity very well. How the frick did we do that? Volume, velocity. Let's start with 8th notes first. Let's try this. One, two. Okay, so it is. So something like that. Let's take out that kick though. And actually, I mean, now we're kind of just emphasizing, but what if we just going to try this? And let's try a different kit. Let's do like an 808 kit. Whoa. What the hell that is? That is not what I wanted. Do 808 kit. Or kit. There we go. So now we're going to move this. Medium techno DLC user DLC. All right. It's pretty rough. I'm going to go to the bathroom. this. We do that halftime. Key is that in? I think it's D minor. I think it's by fits. Kind of. Let's add some instrument. Let's see. I need effects. I need some effects. Maybe we'll just. Mm. let's pitch that down from F minor to F. Let's go 1, 2, 3 down. All right. And I can stop sharing. Save that, kill it, go in here. Tumbi epic. Spent too much time with hi-hats. Neat. Where is everybody? Sure this works. What up? What up?
Hello, hello. Just about to upload.
All right.
I like this one. It took
Cool.
me a while to get going, which is exactly what I wrote in my thing, but I really liked it. One sec.
Oh, good. I can't wait to hear it.
I really want another hour with this.
Yeah. Well, you should take it after this is done. I'd love to hear what you came up with on that. Sometimes things that are really outside the box are so inspiring, you know, as it gives you ideas and thoughts. And
Yeah, there's a lot more, like, I can talk about it more when we play it, but I wanted to do more, obviously, but like it's just getting going. And it took a different turn than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Like, so the beginning, it took me a while. I picked this one drum kit that I didn't end up liking, so I had to just kind of redo and find drums. So it took me a while to find the drums that I wanted to use. So just like in this space of like, I don't know what this song is, let me try to figure it out for like a half hour. And then finally I just like, and I had only used the one of the two samples. Just like, I just need to keep going with stuff. And then I found this chord progression that ended up influencing the entire thing. It's like, okay, now so yeah, it's just once I got to that point, everything started flowing in, and it's like, I don't have enough time.
Yeah.
But before then I was like, what the heck am I doing?
I kind of felt the same way on this one. I spent a lot of time messing around with hi-hats, and then I was like, what am I doing? I think for some reason, I'm a little gun shy right now about producing. I don't know why. When I get into producing, I feel like I'm second guessing all my abilities right now.
Oh.
And it's more about what's in my head than it is my ability. This is kind of forcing me to get out of that. So anyway.
Hey, Greg. We
Greg.
have the same time. Our tracks are the same time, which is funny.
Oh yeah.
That's because I copied from your work. I waited until you were done and then I just copied and pasted. So
Sweet. Well, let's check out Greg's first. I don't know where everybody is, but we'll check out yours. I like those chords you made out of the vocals.
Yeah.
it's actually just it's a D an octave apart. It's the one down from the F to a D and the other one up from an F to a D. I like the way it sounded.
Yeah, I did too. I like that. I like how swung your groove was. I mean, the picking thing is very swung, which is cool.
Mhm.
But it's like you took that and ran with it and made it even swingier. It felt good.
This was one of those where as soon as I heard the rhythm of that Tumbi part, it was that beat was obvious. So this one's good. I actually made my own beat instead of finding a groove for it because the exact beat was immediately apparent to me. So
Yeah.
so it meant I spent less time on the drums than usual, even though I was actually doing my own groove. And I love these shakers. These things are awesome.
Oh, nice.
They were like $20, but they've got I mean they're very versatile, and you can also put them together if you want one loud one, or
Oh, wow.
I've been using those quite a bit.
Latin percussion.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. I just found a shaker sample. I have my shakers somewhere.
Mm.
I don't know where I put them. I only have a little egg shaker though, but those look really cool.
They're great, and I get really frustrated using sampled shakers because the timing is never quite where I want it to be, and then I spend a lot of time messing with that, and it's faster just to record it.
Absolutely, yeah. I have some shakers, and I need to have them. They're, when you pack things away, you don't use them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
Got to have them available. I should definitely do that. Well, cool. Well done, man. That was really cool.
Thanks.
Great. Let's check out Steve's. I don't know where Julie and Roberts and Ruth's are, so we'll get to them. All right. Holy shit.
So yeah, that last like loop thing came together at like quarter of. I was really happy with it, and I just wanted to do like more and more and more and more with that.
Yeah.
It took me so long to get to that point. I was like, I don't know, messing around with the loop. The Tumbi loop. I ended up using the first half of it. And I had a whole other drum kit. I didn't do that, so I just imported my own drums, different samples, and I like found a loop and it just kept it through basically the whole time. And
So
one
you didn't-
annoying thing,
The drum loop itself, you just took a different drum loop, or did you make your own drums?
I made my own with different sampled sounds.
Okay, and then you just looped it.
Yeah. But the vocals, there's like chord overtones that don't fit properly. So I was like trying to like EQ, see if I could like get just the right notes to come out when it was in the, because I basically did D flat major and F minor, because they're basically their relative keys. So it sounded cool. However, the vocal thing was doing something that doesn't quite work with D flat major. So I kept it, but I'm not thrilled with that part. But then I added my own vocals on top of it, and I like that, but I didn't like do much mixing with any of that stuff. It's just like, here I go.
Right.
And yeah, that drop thing was funny. It's just like, I need a transition. What if I just sing this note and then go, oh. It's like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I'll take it.
Does sound good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That
was cool. A lot of really interesting notes, and but the beat kind of held everything together, Cool. Really good. I think you should extend this, continue this one. I think it would be good. Yeah. All right, Julie, let's check out yours.
The beat will not hold mine together.
That's okay. Wow, Julie, that was amazing.
That was like 60 ideas in the same minute and 20 seconds. I'm indecisive and lack focus.
Sound focused to me, man. That sounded really good. I love that it's more of a cue than a song, and I love that. You went a completely different direction than I would have thought of.
Well, I heard the little plucky thing, whatever that thing's, I can't remember. And I was like, ooh, I like the delay idea. And I was like, oh, trip hoppy, kind of, as if I have a minor grasp on what that means. But yeah, and so then just this is what happened, and it's really more as with all of them, it's a start.
So how did you get that very underwater kind of sound? That
a lot of it again was from an arcade pack. And just like trying a bunch of the voicings and melodyning them, or I rolled off the top on some things so that they would be tamped down a little more. But that kind of moving, the thing you're talking about, I think, is an arcade loop within the pack I used, which is called some pack that's inactive. So one moment.
Do any of you other guys use arcade? I don't either. I've never used it.
It is the Drip Top Shotta pack.
Drip Shot Ta-da.
Top Shotta.
Isn't that a song?
Maybe. So the Drip That's the line, and then top shota is the pack.
Okay. Well, that doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm glad you know what it is. Well, it sounds really cool. It's very atmospheric. It reminded me of like, do you know what's the word? A liminal space is?
No, but I'm gonna look it up now.
It means it's like an area. Correct me if I'm wrong, Greg, because you nodded your head. It's like an area that's supposed to have people and busyness. Like if you went downtown and nobody was there, that would be a liminal space. There's
Okay.
something eerie, and it's like people are supposed to be in this space, but they're not. Like an empty warehouse or like an empty factory, and I love video games that use a lot of that kind of thing. So kind of adventure games or puzzle games where you're walking through a world exploring, and it's just like, and this sounds like the kind of thing from something like that, like very eerie. And
The intro drone shot of the hopeful rebirth of society, or the end shot of the dystopian we all are just done.
Yeah.
exactly.
There's a particular game that I love called Outer Wilds. That's sort of
Yeah, I've heard
it's
of
a really, really good film score or a game score that uses a lot of like folk plus weird space stuff, because you're like a more or less like a cowboy in space, but you're like by yourself the entire time. So there's like this loneliness of space plus like banjo and cool stuff. So like there's with the plucking and the like sort of there's a lot of reminiscence there. And a lot of that like liminal space of like something used to exist, like something used to live there, but then it's gone. So there's like this weird. So yeah,
Sounds interesting.
That's really cool.
What's it called again? What's the name of that game?
Outer Wilds. It's one of my favorite games of all time. So I'm gonna plug it for everybody to play.
I think I have this game. I think I've played it a few times. I didn't get very far. I need to
Bug my young adult
It
kid.
does not hold your hand, and it just lets you explore space however you want. And there's lots of mystery, and it can get very frustrating at times.
Okay.
But it's amazing.
I used to play a game like a text-based game on my aunt's Commodore 64. Turn right. You are anyway, same thing, but with lots better effects and stuff. Probably.
You have died of dysentery.
Wrong game.
Well, that was really, really inventive, Julie. I hope you keep that one and use it for something. It was just unbelievable.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, really clever. Okay, cool. Robert, here we go. It's a really great texture, and that beat is really, really nice. First thing that I jumped out to me is how that picking thing is, it's got kind of a stutter in it, and you almost made it the stutter into like a triplet. And so your brain's kind of fitting together that triplet into the beat. Are you there, Robert?
Yeah, I hear you. I agree.
And I liked it. It was cool because it was different. It was like this here. Da, 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 da. You fit that into a space where you wouldn't expect it. I can't even break it down in my head what's going on there, but I like it. It feels really good.
Cool. I had
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 ideas in my head, and I just went with this one.
Oh, I love it, man. It's really cool. I like that you kept it simple. It's just, and then the bass comes in, and you've got that kind of trumpet type thing or horn kind patch or something in there.
Right, it's a trombone and some kind of synth, I think. No, actually the keyboard and the trombone together.
Wow. That was really neat. Kinda nah. What does that mean?
I made it up because I needed a name.
That's racist. Indian.
I just needed a name. I just came up with it.
I love it. It was great, man. Well done. All right. So with mine, I didn't know what the heck I was doing, and I spent too much time doing stuff I shouldn't have, but here's what I got. So I took mine real slow.
Nice.
Anyway,
That was cool. I like it.
thanks.
I dig it too. I want to make a dance playlist out of all these.
Right. I was going to say something about something I learned on this one. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember, but it was fun. I spent way too much time on the drums at the beginning, and then it wasn't really dialing in. And then I'm like, it's 30 minutes in and I haven't hardly done anything. So I just started throwing stuff at it and throwing some reverb and saturation and making it just big, like grindy and big and dark kind of sounding. I don't know what genre that would be, but it was fun. I really enjoyed it.
That's cool.
Because it's the genre you just said. You just made it up. It's a new genre. You're trendsetting.
It's a Zion genre.
Science genre.
There's a lot of Zion genres apparently. Oh man, that was fun. Thanks, guys.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, next week we have. Let's check what next week's game is. Big chords. That's all I can tell you. All right. I will see you next week. Thanks for joining On the Hook. Tell your friends, tell your family, and tell your uncles.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Thanks.
All right.